Hello, Mother. Bill here. Bill and Jean.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Mother.
She's not your mother, she's your grandmother. I'm just taking a week's holiday. That'll be the last one of last year's holiday. I had a bit of flu last week, so I thought I'd take it off and have a rest. I'm at home now with the two little ones. The others are at school. Here's Clifton and Ian to try and say hello to the children. Hello, Robert.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Robert. Hello, Walter. Hello, Gigi.
Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Joanne.
Hello, Dana. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Janet.
Hello, Dana. Hello, Janet.
Hello, Ellery.
Hello, Ollie. Hello, Janet.
Ellery.
Gooey. Oh, yeah, got some rabbits.
Yes, ask him. He's still got his chickens.
I got all my chickens as well.
No, Robert had some chickens. Ask him if he still got them.
Have you still got your chickens? I done that, didn't. Have you got your rabbits as well? Done the rabbits as well.
How's the weather there now? It's not too bad here. It's getting very cold at night. But the weather at dinner time is, well, sunbathing weather. We're just going to, as I say, I'm on a holiday this week. I'm going downtown, pick my pay up. We'll probably save Jean a bit of work and have dinner out. And then from there, while the weather is at its best today, we'll probably go and see a bit of it on the beach.
Mom, let me. What will I do? I'm going to get some girls.
Are you?
That's dolls.
Stones? You like stones, don't you? And Ian likes shells.
Dolls?
By the way, by now you'd have probably had Jean's letter telling you we're going to have an addition. What do you say? Hooray! She started doing a bit of knitting. Made herself a maternity dress. And she's looking forward to it. Can't say I am, mind you, but I've got enough that's driving me mad here. By the way, has anyone else started back there? By the way, Mick, I've just got hold of a projector. We've taken one film. About half of them were satisfactory. So we'll let you have one or two. But we would like one or two of yours if you could let us have them. And those that you don't like to part with, we'll return them to you.
That's the boys fighting.
Now stop fighting, Clifton. Well, work is about the same here for me. Usually plenty of it. Still up and down the coast, covered about 40 miles. Down to the New South Wales border, to halfway to Brisbane. It's very nice, but like any other job, you get fed up of it after a while. Life isn't much different for Jean. She seems to be washing all the time, which she does anywhere, I suppose. Only one advantage she's got is she's got the car here, and she's forever flitting off somewhere with the kids. By the way, Reg, every other Tuesday we get the match of the week, soccer that is. They're not really very soccer minded here, but we do have, as I say, the match of the week, which is about 5 days old, that's all. Recently we've seen the cup final, we saw Stoke and Manchester United playing the week before we saw the final, and on June the 6th I'm hoping to go to Brisbane to see Manchester United. I think they're due to come in from New Zealand in the next, probably the next week sometime, and we hope to. I don't suppose they get much of a match, but it should be worth seeing. By the way, in the meantime, we been downtown, done a bit of shopping, and spent too much money. We're back home now, and we've got the kids here. So.
On the day, my brother did that. And didn't do by the didn't.
Say I'm a Chinaman.
Didn't make more and mother. The ambassador daddy. And they. Hello, Warwick. And Timmy. Hello, Kitty.
Don't put your finger there, it makes a noise when you switch it.
Hello, Andrew.
Tell Extreme say something now.
Let's say something now.
Hang on, Billy.
Hello, Nonna Bradeley. This is Philip. I'm in grade 1B and I've made some clothes at school today. I haven't been sewing them. I made them out of paper. I coloured them in with clay pens. This turn is Alison. Clifton. Hello, Nonna Bradeley. This is Alison. Will you tell Auntie Betty if Joanne was alright, and tell Robert and Timmy to keep their chickens going well? Is Janet and Harry alright? I'm in grade 3 now, I'm 8 years old. Nonna will tell Harry to sing Harry's about to sing the tape and tell her how old Harry and Janet are. Auntie Christine, is Andrew alright? Did you know Mum is having an Australian baby? We might call it April, Rachel, or... What's the other name? What? Mummy? Or Melanie. Goodbye.
Hello, Timmy and Robert and aunties and uncles. Last birthday I got some money from you and I brought a knife to use on the scout camps. I have got a certificate from the scoutmaster and I have just been shopping to get a ground sheet. I got a knife, fork and spoon. I just got a new jumper from Nana Forrester. Well, I have to go now, so try. And hello to Nana Bradeley.
Hello, Nana Bradeley. I miss you very much. I miss all my relations. Auntie Christine, how is Andrew? How is Joanne, Robert and Timmy? Auntie Betty, how is Chef, your dog? Stephen has had a lovely birthday. Hilly, how old are you? When will you be leaving school? Janet, how are you? Do you like school? Well, I miss you all. I only wish I could be with you. I love you all. Auntie Betty, I miss you too. Uncle Eric, how are you doing on the farm? Have you got any cows yet, or horses? When I left, you said you was going to have a little pony. Have you got it yet? I hope you can remember. Well, I love you all very much. I still have my English accent. The Australians talk a lot different than we do. Well, at school they call me a spastic 'cause I don't speak very good, but I speak best. The Australians are spastics, not us. I love you all. All. Goodbye.
Mrs. Philip, I'm going to sing a song. It's called Inksy Winksy Spider. Inksy Winksy Spider, climb the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poetry out. I've been singing on a what do you call it? Empty spool. So I'm going to sing it again. What Inksy Winksy Spider, climb the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poetry out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So Inksy Winksy Spider, climb the water spout. Goodbye.
Hello, Auntie Barbara and Uncle Peter. How are you? Well, I'm going to sing a song, and it's called Three Pirates. The pirates came to London town, yo-ho, yo-ho. The pirates came to London town, yo-ho, yo-ho. The pirates came to London town to see the king put on his crown, yo-ho, yo lovers, yo-ho, yo lovers, yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho. Up first he came to a wayside inn, yo-ho, yo-ho. At first he came to a wayside inn, yo-ho, yo-ho. At first he came to a wayside inn and said, good landlord, let us in, yo-ho, yo lovers, yo-ho, yo lovers, yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho. That was Mummy singing with me. Goodbye.
Hello, Mother. This is Jean. I suppose I better grab a bit of this tape before these kids use it all up. We're just having a good laugh at Clifton. He's got a bucket on his head and his ears are sticking out like an elephant. Well, how are all the family? How are you, Christine? I miss that regular Thursday chat we used to have. And I know Bill misses Mick for his company. Hello, Barbara and Peter. How are you? We're very sorry to hear about your dad, Pete. It's a shock whenever it happens somehow. We're just about getting over my dad's death. But life has to go on somehow. Hello, Norman. How are you? I'm sorry I haven't answered your letters. I've had 3 from you and not answered 1, but I'll get round to that shortly. Keep your pecker up, as you say. Hiya, Betty. How are you? How's Eric and how are the kids? We miss you too. In fact, I often wish we could pop over and have a little gossip, like we used to do. Don't cry. I know what you did last time. You all had a good old weep, so laugh instead of crying this time. Hello, Peggy and Reg. Every time we see a bowls match, Reg, on TV, we think about you. Bowls is a regular game out here. They all seem to play it. Old and young alike. Even the women join in. Hello, Hilary. I suppose you're quite the young lady now. I know Valerie is, so I'm quite sure you are, being a bit older than Valerie. I don't know if you're listening into this tape, Carrie and Harold. If you are, I hope you're very happy. We love your photographs. Perhaps we'll see on some of these slides Mick should be sending us, shall we? Hope so. We've taken up the slides and the projector like Mick. I think it's cheaper in the long run. Andrew, I don't suppose you know this is talking to you. This is Auntie Jean. Do you miss Ian and Clifton? Joanne, I don't suppose you remember me either. How's your Robert and your Timmy? I bet they remember me. And I used to chase them round the back when they were playing and making a racket round the back. And Janet, I bet you remember me as well. And I bet you remember the girls. What do you think about this Australian that'll be arriving in the family eventually? Bill said he was going to send me home to a British ship or the British Embassy. Said he wasn't having no Australian in the family. I'll tell you what, he's a very proud Englishman, is Bill Bradeley. It won't take much on the shoulder. I keep telling him he's got a chip on his shoulder, actually. And he says I'm as good as the old Aussies. Are you there, Mick? Somebody told us you were putting on a lot of weight. Is that right? I tell you one thing, if you've packed up smoking, that's a good thing. I wish Bill would. Pardon? Bill's going white in the head, not fat, he says. This is for you, Mother. Hope you're looking after yourself. We often think about you and we always look forward to your letters. Time's flown since we've been out here. We've almost been out here 2 years already. I think time seems to fly more when you're away from your family. There is one thing, I'm very settled out here. I don't... See, Stephen sitting here pulling faces. Oh, that lad is a devil. I don't know what they make him of these days, but he's worse than any of the others. I forgot what I was saying to you all now. Oh, anyway, I'm a bit more settled than Bill is. I often say to Bill, well, shall we go home? And he says, yes, come on, or something similar. I think he's found it more difficult than I have, really. A woman can make friends slightly easier than a man. I've made quite a few friends, especially English friends. You get invited to their house for a cup of tea and it starts from that. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But I've met one or two Australian girls and they all seem very nice and friendly. There's a couple round about, one across the road and one above, and they're very nice. Always got time for a cup of tea and a chat. Anyway, Mother, you look after yourself, and I'm hoping to be hearing from you soon about this Australian grandchild of yours. Cheerio, everybody.
I forgot to say hello to Auntie Barbara and Uncle Peter. I wish I could be there with you. I will write to you all next week. Well, goodbye.
Hello, this is Alison. I'm going to sing a song called Wilson with Children. Once a jolly swagman camped by a billow bun under the shade of a coolabah tree, as he sang as he walked and waited till his billy boy. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, as he sang as he walked and waited till his billy boy. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. That's all, goodbye.
Hello, this is Bill here again. It's not quite as bad as Jean says about my attitude to Australia, but there are one or two things that do get under my skin a bit. You know, the talking about England is finished, and they don't give them credit for anything they've done. The Yanks won the war for them, and all the rest of it. You know, but it's not quite as bad as she says it is. Anyway, here's the kids to say ta-ta one at a time. Here's Alison.
Goodbye, everybody. See you next on the next tape. Goodbye. Goodbye. This is Valerie. I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Here is Stephen.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you on the next tape. I mean, I'll talk to you next tape. Can't see you yet. This is Philip, the knucklehead.
Hello, this is Philip. I hope you all have a happy time. I'll be talking to you on the next tape. Goodbye, everyone. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Hey, this is Ian. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. This is Clifton.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Mum. You say goodbye.
He's Mum.
Bye then, everybody. Look after yourselves. Don't forget what I said. No tears.
Okay, I won't cry.
Have a good cry. Goodbye. This is
Kangaroo dance. Tiny kangaroo dance.
Tiny
Kangaroo dance, boy. Tiny kangaroo dance. All together now. Tiny kangaroo dance, boy. Tiny kangaroo dance. So we tried this kangaroo dance, sport, and that's it. hanging in the shed all together now.
Tiny kangaroos bound. This is Valerie. Tiny kangaroos bound. Tiny kangaroos down.
Tiny
Kangaroo bound. Da 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 da.
Tiny kangaroo down. Sport. Tiny kangaroo down.
Diggy go go go.
Sport.
Tiny kangaroo down. Goodbye.
Crikey, this tape will never
Goodbye.
come
See
to
you
an
later.
end.
It's a big spider in there. Goodbye. The Bradeley Trio. It's a happy new year to you. This is the Bradeley Trio from your broadcasting on the BBC News. Goodbye, darlings.
And goodbye, Uncle Mick.
Hey there,
Geordie girl.
swinging down the street so fancy free. Nobody would ever see you have the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Geordie girl.
It's Val.
We're trying to act like typical Australians who've been on the beer, but we're not being very successful.